Hundreds of people also gathered in Brandon over the weekend to stand in solidarity with Ukrainians who live here in Manitoba, as well as with those who are fleeing Ukraine or fighting. As CBC's Riley Lachuk reports, Brandonites are opening their wallets, their hearts, and now even their doors to those fleeing the country.
A sea of blue and yellow. Hundreds take the streets in Brandon, pleading with Russia to stop its invasion of Ukraine and end the war.
How many Ukrainian kids and people must to die?
People clad in blue and yellow marched from Brandon University to City Hall, some carrying candles and shedding tears for family who are still in the country. The crowd swelling with every step before the Ukrainian flag was raised at City Hall. Alexander Boyko calls home to Ukraine every day. His parents live in a small village, and while many are choosing to leave the country, he says his parents aren't backing down.
They're not scared. They don't scare. They just like say, we will win. We stay till the end.
The march was organized by Brandon University and the local chapter of the Ukrainian Canadian Congress. Kelly Saunders is an associate professor of political science at the university. She called participating in the march a no-brainer.
We stand in solidarity with everybody that's in this community, and especially when we're seeing injustice unfold around the world, it's all the more important for universities to stand on the side of truth and justice and democracies.
The university is opening its residence buildings to people forced to flee the violence in Ukraine. It will also not charge international student fees to those from Ukraine who want to study in Brandon.
Very emotional time for many in our community, and therefore extending to all of us that are standing in solidarity and thinking so much of Ukrainian people both here and abroad.
The rally in Brandon comes as Russian forces intensified shelling this weekend in the port city of Mariupol. Thousands of children, women, and the elderly coming under fire as they tried desperately to evacuate. Back in Brandon, Boyko wants to see all levels of government put pressure on Russian President Vladimir Putin.
My family, my friends from there, they asking Canadian people, the whole world, to send that energy of support. And it's really helped them.
Support, he hopes, continues until Russia backs down. Riley Lachuk, CBC News, Brandon.
Riley mentioned how people in Brandon, in all of Manitoba really, are opening up their doors to Ukrainians who are fleeing the invasion. 19-year-old Favor Iwola was studying medicine in the Ukrainian city of Vinnytsia, that's southwest of Kiev. The airport there was destroyed by Russian rockets this weekend. After a long journey, Iwola is now in Gilbert Plains, a small town near Dauphin. She's staying there with her brother.
It was quite intense because wherever you check social media, the calls, the messages, it was so overwhelming.
Iwola is not sure if she'll be able to return to Ukraine to finish medical school. Her brother is encouraging her to finish her studies here in Manitoba.